This video was created by VinylicPuma of VinylicPumaGaming. Warning: vulgarity awaits. So it's kind of a shame that for whatever reason, power armor mods aren't that popular on the Fallout 4 Nexus. There are some incredible power armor mods, especially texture mods out there, that don't seem to get the proper endorsements from the modding community. Today I will be looking at what I think are some of the best power armor mods that you can use on the PC version of Fallout 4. So without further ado, top 8 best power armor mods for Fallout 4 so far. Number 8, the Power Armor Lining mod by Dragonsborn. So this mod is pretty simple as it increases the stats of your power armor to either match the next available model when fully upgraded. So for example, a T51G is on par with a T60F, or it increases your power armor stats to be on par with a fully upgraded set of Mark 6 X01 power armor, which would be where you have a suit of T45G, and that's going to have identical stats to your Mark 6 X01 armor. The only real problem with this mod that I've encountered so far is that if you apply the almost unbreakable legendary effect to your power armor, the durability of either the T45, T51, or T60 part you upgrade to G quality doesn't match a Mark 6 X01 power armor piece with the almost unbreakable effect, and you're still going to get better durability on the Mark 6 X01 power armor. However, if it's stock with no legendary effects, this mod works wonderfully. And once it's tweaked and all of the glitches and bugs are out of this mod is definitely worth using, especially if you want to use a wide variety of power armors. Number 7, the Operation Anchorage power armor by niceguyhenry. Operation Anchorage was one of my favorite DLCs from Fallout 3, and thanks to a bug, the winterized power armor was the best power armor in Fallout 3 by far. For nostalgic purposes, I figured I would re-include this power armor here and display the T51 version that appeared in Fallout 3 as a part of the Operation Anchorage DLC. The Operation Anchorage T51 armor also looks pretty good with the stock power armor frame texture for Fallout 4, where with the rest of the mods on this list, I use a modified power armor frame. Now, niceguyhenry, who is the mod's developer, has included a T45, T60, and X01 version that are not seen here, but it would be worth checking out if you wanted something different other than the stock T51 winterized armor texture, or just the regular stock winterized armor texture that we got with Fallout 4. Number 6, the T45 Outcast power armor by Kainzorous Prime / Dawn Kane. This is another throwback to Fallout 3, as the Brotherhood of Steel outcasts would wear red power armor and a red Brotherhood of Steel insignia. This armor mod looks great and is really true to the original as it appeared in Fallout 3. It's kind of funny though, because I complain sometimes about how I don't like the Brotherhood of Steel's new black and red paint jobs under Arthur Maxson in Fallout 4, while I always preferred the red and black paint job on the Outcast T45 power armor from Fallout 3. Number 5, the Wehrmacht X01 power armor by PaladinOfMars. For those of you that don't know, the Wehrmacht was the name of the German military during World War II. There are other versions of this mod that include Nazi swastikas, and I've ultimately decided to not show those here because some people may be offended. But regardless, I still think that this is a great power armor skin, and it also looked like he's working on some other cool World War II inspired power armor skins, like a T60 Russian communist version and a T51 British RAF skin as well. Definitely check this mod out if you want to roleplay as a futuristic World War II Nazi army power armor soldier. Number 4, the Undying Patriot for X01 power armor by Bernie300. America! Fuck yeah! Seriously though, I think this is a really good looking power armor mod made by Bernie300. Apparently, Bernie300 is a beginner texture artist. Honestly, if he hadn't included that in the description, I wouldn't have even known that. Everything from the stars and stripes to the diamond steel plating and the cool death before defeat text on the back of the armor looks like it would fit within the Fallout 4 universe, and in my opinion is a very immersive power armor mod for Fallout 4. Hopefully he will make a version for T45, T51, and T60 armors, and maybe even a Raider power armor version as well. Number 3. The X01 EnClave Power Armor Paints by Kainzorous Prime / Don Kane. A lot of people on my other videos have been asking me how I got this EnClave skin for the X01 Power Armor, and it's been Don Kane's Power Armor mod that you're seeing here. Now, there are two versions of this. The first is more of a silvery metallic color with various scratches called the EnClave Navarro skin, which makes the armor look very like rustic and like it's seen a couple of like combat deployments or whatever. Then the second is called the EnClave Standard, which is a much darker color and doesn't emphasize the scratches quite as much as the EnClave Navarro does. It should also be mentioned that the EnClave Navarro boosts your charisma stat, while the EnClave Standard boosts your character's strength stat. I'm a huge fan of the EnClave from previous Fallout games, and I'm glad I get to use this mod to roleplay as like an EnClave soldier. This is pretty cool in my opinion. Number 2. The Commonwealth Rascal by Bernie300. I think this is Bernie300's coolest power armor mod that I've seen so far. While I would say the T60 version is the weakest of the four, it still looks great, while the T51 and X01 look really awesome. Especially the teeth on the X01 version and that asymmetrical pauldron on the T51 version. There's just a really impressive amount of detail on these, complete with like graffiti and scratches and stuff. And what I also think is really cool about these is that each armor type has its own like custom writing on the front. The T45 says Rust Bucket, the T51 says Tank Busta, the T60 says Survivor, and the X01 says Pain Train. I really like Bernie300's power armor mod so far, and I hope he continues to make some more in the future. And finally, number 1. Gipsy Danger for T60 Power Armor by Kainzorous Prime / Don Kane. Obviously, this is a tribute / homage to the Pacific Rim movie that came out about a year or two ago. This mod looks fucking awesome. Everything from like the small battle scratches, the emblems on the torso, like that center like power one, and then of course especially the hexagonal grid on the visor looks really amazing. And I don't think I've seen another power armor mod that's got that. It's a shame that this mod is actually less popular than his X01 EnClave armor that he made, because I think he did a fantastic job with this one, and I actually think this is probably his best power armor that he's made so far. Like Bernie300, I also hope Kainzorous Prime / Don Kane continues to make sick power armor mods in the future. Anyway guys, that's going to pretty much wrap up this particular video. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, and as always, take care, and I'll see y'all next time.